When is the perfect time to start eating better? Timing matters, right? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. So you're thinking about eating better. That's awesome. It's in your awareness. Suddenly, though, you're probably noticing messages everywhere about what it means to eat better. It might be cutting sugar out for a period of time. Perhaps you're focused in on a low-carb diet, or maybe you see from that cold-pressed juice place that they've got a 30-day cleanse running. Perhaps you're going for paleo or vegan, or maybe it's time to cut out the gluten. So many opportunities and so many messages from different people about what that truly means. Perhaps you settle on one or two options, and then you ask yourself, okay, when do I start? When can I do it? You take a peek at your schedule, you notice that this Wednesday you have a dinner meeting, the Thursday you have a big presentation to give, and then you're gone camping with your family, and then you have traveling for work, and the week after that you're on holidays. So maybe this whole eating better thing will have to wait a month. And so you do, you wait. And you wait another month. And then a year goes by and you're still not eating better. You feel like if you're not able to fully commit, then why bother? I get it. We all want to set ourselves up to be successful for what we set out to do. And it can be hard to commit to a plan when you know that life is going to happen and you won't be able to give it your 100%. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of big dreams, goals, intentions, desires. And I also think that there's a time and a place and a moment for some people for certain things to go all in. But from my experience, both personally and professionally, rarely does that all in or all or none mindset serve someone who really wants to change their eating habits for the long term. More often than not, the all or none mindset actually holds people back with adopting healthy eating habits. It holds them back from making progress, and especially when they wait for the perfect time, it can take just a really long time to get into action. Here's what I suggest you try instead. I've got 5 key steps to share with you. Step number 1, choose a plan that you can happily follow forever, even as life happens, because I hate to break it to you, but life is happening all the time. So instead of cutting all the sugar out of your diet, going on a 30-day juice cleanse, following a rigid diet routine that's going to keep you stuck in your house, not social, and not enjoying what you're eating, maybe try something different. Maybe try a plan that you can joyfully follow, that actually brings you pleasure, that's actually fun and engaging as you eat well. That's likely going to last and do you more good in the long term. Step number 2, redefine success. If you have this mindset that success is following this plan to a T, then you're always going to feel like you failed. Pursue progress instead of perfection. Define what progress means for you, and then let yourself celebrate those small wins, and the big ones, of course, too. Step number 3, do what you can in the moment to make that plan easier. So in other words, remove the barriers that you foresee might get in the way. So certainly when our goal is to eat healthier, it might be worth taking a look at your food environment, looking at what you can control. So perhaps what you bring into the kitchen, what you have in your cupboards, how you keep your home in general, what you do at the dining table and as you're cooking. If you can create a healthy food environment, that can be an awesome way to create more ease in achieving this goal. So that's just one example. Number 4. Now, I think this is the most important one. Just start. The hardest part about healthy eating and living is starting. And honestly, it's literally a decision that you make. So here's where the truth comes out. There actually is no perfect time to start eating better. The only time you have is right now. So just start, just do it. And the nice thing is that when it comes to eating, you have 3+ opportunities in a day to make choices that align with your overall goals. So if you miss, doing something that's healthful for you in this one meal, you can make up for it in the next meal. No big deal. Just start. Go for it. You got this. And the last step, step number 5, is don't stop. So often I hear from people that they've tried this diet, this plan, this method, and they totally fall off the wagon. Falling off the wagon, it's a very common term for good reason because it happens to so many people so much of the time. Now, we fall off the wagon when we think that we failed and then we don't have the motivation to get back on. But if we come in with the intention that no matter what, I'm just gonna not stop, even if I miss a day, even if this one meal is a little bit off, even if I go out to this social occasion and binge on candy, I'm still not gonna stop. I'm gonna pick it up at that very next meal. So that is super, super important. Just to summarize, those 5 steps are: number 1, choose a plan that you can happily follow forever, even as life happens. Number 2, redefine success. Pursue progress, not perfection. Number 3, do what you can in the moment to make the goal easier. Remove barriers that might get in the way. Number 4, just start. The perfect time to start is the only time that you have, which is right now in this moment. And number 5, don't stop. Even if you miss a meal, you miss a day, you act in a way that's not aligned with your overall goal, just jump right back in and keep on going. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll talk with you very soon. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for a way to more joyfully eat better, feel healthier, and be more confident in your body without having to follow a rigid diet or find the perfect time to start, I invite you to join the Fuel Flavor Fun 21-day Mindful Eating Challenge. It's free, it's online, it includes an awesome community and lots of amazing high-value content. So get yourself in the group over at worthyandwell.com/challenge. Excited to see you there. Have a fabulous day.